Thank you all for being here. It's a great day to be a Skyhawk. I'm excited to welcome Coach Shulman to the Skyhawk family, and I just wanted to give you a little rundown on why Coach Shulman. I think I said it downstairs, but I wanted everybody else to know. You know, he is a ball of energy. You know, 6'9", there's a lot of energy to be had there, but you know, when I put him in front of Dr. Freeman right after the Zoom call said, "Man, he's got a lot of energy." He just jumped out of the screen at me. And I think that's what we needed to continue here. The second thing, I think all of you know, it's difficult in these searches. What do you look for? What's right for UT Martin right now? And I think if you look at the landscape of college basketball, you know, there's over 1,200 kids in the transfer portal right now. Over 25% of Division I basketball athletes, men's athletes, are in the transfer portal. And what do you find? How do you find somebody that can reinvent their roster every year? Well, junior college has done that every year for the last 100 years. I mean, he's got 12 or 13 new guys that he did every year, from freshmen to Division I transfers, and it just continues. But I think sometimes when you look at that, when I talk to other people, the stereotype of JUCO, you know, is wrong, because you got to find the right people. A lot of times people think a junior college guy academically is not there, character's not there, and everybody I talk to about Coach Shulman, you know, from any coach that I talked to that I knew that had been with him, that recruited players from him, that has been down in Florida, they said that's not it. He runs the program as clean as anybody in the country. His guys are high character, they graduate, they win games. I think that's real important nowadays with the landscape of college athletics. The other thing for Martin, Tennessee, family is important. And him bringing this young family in here is really important. So Evie, Mila is Latvian for love, and Mila's got a lot of love in her. She talks a lot. I love it. She asks a lot of questions. She's like her daddy. She talks a lot. You know, we've got Jordan and Giannis. And you can tell a guy loves basketball when he names his kids Jordan and Giannis. He loves basketball. He lives and sleeps basketball. And I love talking to him when we had our interactions. But first and foremost, winners win. They find ways to win. And he's won a lot of games. And he'll figure this out, because I know he's got a great staff that he'll probably talk about here a little bit. They're not hired yet, so we may not be able to talk about them as I look at Donnell. But, you know, we're going to move forward and get him in here as quick as possible. But, it's going to be a lot of energy, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I would like to thank Dr. Freeman. I think he's supposed to be here some point today and maybe tonight. You know, he let me do this search like most people get to do searches now, and that we have to go quick. We have to do it. We have to find the right person as quick as we can so that we don't lose any ground. And he let me do it how most people are doing it. And I thank Dr. Freeman quite a bit for going on a whim, on a bunch of Zoom calls and trying to help me make this decision. But I want to welcome Coach Shulman. I need a stool to take a picture. Hopefully we don't take a lot of pictures. But I want to welcome our new basketball coach, Jeremy Shulman. Take a picture.
Jersey?
Huh? Oh, we got to do a jersey too.
Okay, perfect.
13, because he's the 13th head coach in UT Martin history. It's going to be lucky.
Oh, that's
13
awesome.
this time. Right?
That's awesome.
Hold up. All you.
All right. Can I bring the family up also?
Yes, bring them up.
All right. Family, come on up. Come on up. Come here, Joe. All right. There's no way I could do this right now without having the family up here, because I couldn't do this without the family. So I'm just unbelievably excited to be here, unbelievably excited to be the next head coach at UT Martin. And like we talked about in the media session, they said, why Martin? Well, I'm a Tennessee guy. I'm from Nashville, born and raised, but more than that, I'm really a West Tennessee guy. I got into coaching in 1998 at a very young age, and we made our footprint in West Tennessee. You know, I've coached 3 different players that have played at UT Martin. I've coached players from Martin Westview. I've coached a pretty good player from Haywood County that's actually over here in the building today. So we've coached so many different guys from West Tennessee over the years, and so UT Martin's special to me. This is I told Kurt, who's the best athletic director in the country, I told him this is a dream job for me. This is not a stepping stone job. This is not just a job. This is not just a Division I job. this is a dream job for me, and it really is a dream come true after coaching for 26 years. I don't look old enough to coach for 26 years, but I've coached for 26 years, and to be a Division I head coach, and of all places right here at UT Martin is just absolutely special. I'm just excited about all aspects. I'm excited off the court. I'm excited to get into the community. I'm excited to immerse myself, my family right here into the community. I want to think of different ways that we can really welcome the community to get to know myself, to get to know my family. Mila is 5. She's about to go into kindergarten next year, and so we'll be able to get into an unbelievable school system in the primary and elementary school system here. But I'm just head over heels thrilled. On the court, I mean, we're going to play a fun brand of basketball. We're going to have a lot of really skilled players, guys that can really pass, can really shoot. We play a style we call speed and space. We want to play fast. We want to make hard cuts. And we want to have great space for our players. Defensively, we've been one of the top 8 in the country in defense at the junior college level for 11 straight years. We finished this year number 2 in the country in defense. And then, like I said in the media session, our big differentiating factor is rebounding. There was a really good coach I saw an interview from maybe about 11 years ago, is Coach Pat Summitt. I think is pretty good coach. And she said, defense does not win championships. That's a misnomer. Defense does not win championships. Defense and rebounding does. And you know, it really hit home at that point. And so ever since then, starting I think 12-13, we put an incredible emphasis on rebounding. All right, there goes JoJo. He's trying to get a rebound right now, I think. So, okay, there's Grandpops over there. So, but it's going to be a fun brand of basketball. It's going to be a fun brand of basketball. And listen, I'm just so excited to be in the community, so excited to be a part of UT Martin, and go Skyhawks. Go Skyhawks. So I did want to, I think the whole family's ready to get out of the limelight. So I did want to open up for any questions. I wanted to open up for questions. I always think at these type of things, it's a lot better to answer questions than it's just to hear me sit up here and speak the entire time. So does anyone have anything for me?
What do you know about the OVC?
I know the OVC is a great conference. It's one of the best mid-major conferences in the country. I know there's 60 former OVC players that played in the NBA. And so that's a huge recruiting tool and spiel for us. We're obviously hard recruiting already, and the fact that there's 60 former players from the OVC that have gone on to the league, including obviously Lester Hudson here at UT Martin, it's an unbelievable league. But it also means we've got to get players. We're going to have to get really good players, and our players are going to be high character guys. They're going to be guys that the community is proud of. They're going to be guys that the college is proud of, because I'll tell you what, I've got 3 young kids, and their best friends at this point in their lives are honestly my players. So if I'm going to bring a player to our family, they've got to be someone that I want our young ones to be able to look up to. And so obviously we've got to have great players to be able to compete in the OVC, but we've got to have great people, and I think that's the foundation of winning. I think it starts with the process of having good people and not worrying about the outcome at that point. So great question. Anyone else? So Coach Artis over here had a question for me. I'm not sure what it was, but I know I could see it right there. So Coach Artis, Mike Artis over here was my right-hand man in my first 10 years of coaching, and we've been through so much together. And for him to be here along with so many former players here that made the trip out here. But to have Artis here is just absolutely special. I absolutely would not be here today without Mike Artis, and to be here now just an hour, I don't even know, an hour and a half away is just another thing that adds to how special this entire thing is. And so it's just amazing. And again, talking about ties, I can't talk about any assistant coaches yet, but one of my former players, who was a fantastic former player, actually remembers going to study hall many times with one of my current assistant coaches now. So it's a small world, and it's amazing. It comes, all roads lead back right here to Martin. So does anyone have any other questions or thoughts?
I'll ask one.
Okay, great.
What do you want from us as a community to help you grow your program?
Just love and support, because it's the same thing I want to give the community. You know, it's always a two-way street on that, and yeah, I think we've got everything we need here to win. I think we got everything we need here to bring in the right guys. But again, I just want love and support, and I want to give the community love and support. You know, I want to get into the community because I want to pack out the arena. I know it's a big arena. I know it fits 5,000, but I want to try to pack out the arena. We're going to have an unbelievable brand of basketball. Again, we're going to have you know, players that the community is really proud of. We're going to get our players, not just myself, into the community. We're going to get the players into the community. You know, I want everyone really well known from our team. I want our team known throughout the community, and also from the media session. I hope everyone comes out to the first game, because we got some kind of cool after the games that we've done for all 14 years I've been in Eastern Florida, and I think the community really appreciated it. So hopefully everyone will come out. There's a little treat for you to come out to the first game, so hopefully everyone will come out and be able to see you know, how we do things in the community here during our games. So I do also want to, I know my family was up here, but I want to thank my family, because again, I mean, without my wife, Evia, I mean, I wouldn't be here. I mean, what she does, taking care of 3 kids, allowing me to chase my dream, to you know, be a coach all these years, and now to be a Division I head coach. You know, coaches' wives don't always get enough credit, and I mean, she's the real superstar. She's the real coach of the program, and so the players over the years actually call her Coach Evie, even though she's not a coach, but just because she's that type of figure in the program and that type of figure. And again, I know I wouldn't be here obviously without her and her support also. So I want to make sure. And of course, love my 3 kiddos.
Yeah, Jeremy, my question was, met you when you were 19. What kept you going? You had that vision back then.
It's a great question. So it's honestly, it's relationships. It's relationships. And I've never been about this for wins. Obviously, I love to win, and it's great. And we've had a lot of success winning a whole lot. But I think coaches that put that first miss steps and sometimes don't win because of that. The relationships, the foundation of our entire program, whether it's coaching, coaches and coaching staff, whether it's players, former players, current players. I mean, that's what's kept me going ever since I was a young coach who didn't know what the heck was going on in 1998 at 18 years old. Of course, met you at 19. It's the relationships. It's the love. It's the fact that Antoine Harris can be here after I coached him. I mean, I can't even count that long ago, Twan. I'm sorry, you're not that old, man, but I can't count that long ago. But to have you, to have Jarvis here, to have you know, so many good friends here as well, and so many people that have called asking for the Facebook live stream link also. So I'll put a lot of y'all are, so hey, everyone that's watching on live stream on Facebook. Oh, sorry, this one right here. There you go. So, but that's what it is, because coaching it's an incredible job, but it can be very stressful. It can be hard on families. It can be hard on the person. I've known coaches that have gotten out of the business because of the stress. But when the foundation is love and the foundation is the relationships with players and people, that's what's kept me going after all the years. And you know, it's been nice, I think, because of our culture and because of our process and the way we do things. It's led to a whole lot of wins also. And you know, winning is fun, and we plan to do a whole lot of that here at Martin. But you can't just want to win. You can't just say we're going to win. You've got to take all the right steps to get there. And so, you know, that's definitely what's kept me going, and it makes me even more excited to be right here at UTM. No, that's great. I'll talk up here all day. Yeah, Kurt was right. I could talk for hours and hours.
What's your philosophy for recruiting players to rural West Tennessee?
So a couple things. One, first and foremost about UT Martin. This place is unbelievable. The only negative is just that you got to have a little bit of travel from the airport to get here. Once they get on campus, this is incredible. The facilities are unbelievable. The arena is incredible. The community is great. I mean, even the football stadium. This is just top of the line. When players get here and they see what we offer here at UTM, I mean, they're going to be blown away. I mean, this is a top level mid-major in every shape, way, and form. And we're going to recruit like it's a top level mid-major. We're going to try to recruit some high major players, and we're going to try to retain them. But the second thing with the recruiting is we've got to sell who we are. We've got to sell who we are. And who we are is not for everybody. We're about family. We're about character. We're about culture. We're about development. You know, we're talking to some players, and the players that we're going to recruit, our big selling point to them is going to be, hey, it's not about chasing money now. You know, everyone talks about NIL, and that's obviously something that we'll discuss as we go further into this, but everyone talks about money, 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 money. We want this to be an investment. Our player development is going to be the best in the country at any level of Division I, because it was the best in the country at junior college at any level and better than a lot of Division Is. We want players to come here to develop and to increase their long-term earning potential when they do turn into professional basketball players, rather than just take a short-sighted, small NIL package and, you know, have a coach who doesn't care about them, have a transactional approach. And, I mean, what is that going to get you even a year from now? It's probably going to get them back in the portal. And so by cultivating relationships, by the development that we have to try to help our players reach their dreams and their goals. I'm reaching mine now by being at UTM, but how to help our players reach their professional goals. And we're fortunate. I've had 41 former players play professional basketball just at Eastern Florida. Countless others from the AAU days at Mid-State Ballers. My guy over there. So, you know, we know what it takes to help guys realize their dreams. And so that's just a huge selling point when we're recruiting players to come here to UT Martin. Great questions. Anyone else have anything? Well, if nothing else, I just want to thank Athletic Director Kurt McGuffin and Chancellor Dr. Freeman again, because you guys took the chance on me, and we're ready to go win some games now.
Reminder, tonight at 5 o'clock at Blue Oak, if you want to come down and have some more social time with Coach and potential staff members, hopefully they're still there. We'll get through that. Hopefully we'll announce the staff pretty soon. Thank you very much.